How's it going, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you the tool that we have literally used to replace Photoshop in our business. Now, I will caveat that we don't use Photoshop for photo editing or anything like that. We do use Lightroom. So I do know there's photographers out there who actually do all their post-processing using Photoshop. But when it comes to marketing materials or social media graphics or just about anything that it comes to design, I've used it beyond just that. The tool that we use is called Canva. Now, I was actually surprised. I have zero affiliation. They don't even have an affiliate link. But I wanted to bring this to people's attention because I realized that when I started talking to other photographers, they had never even heard of Canva. So it goes to show you that Canva is still very new, but is so incredibly powerful. And we've been using this for the past year as we've run groups in education and things like that. But even when it comes to our clients or blog posts or design for our website, anything along those lines, Canva has been an invaluable tool. Like I'm like not even joking. It's super fast. The integrations that I'm going to show you are incredibly powerful and very cool. It's incredibly cheap. I believe it's only like $10 a month. You get a lot of photos, like stock photos. The thing that I love the most is the templates, right? I remember I used to go on Etsy and all these creative market and things like that. I paid $10, $15, $20 for a template. I can just go to Canva now and the template's free, right? So I can go in there and be like, okay, yeah, I like the layout of that. And then I'll just modify it so that it's something that I like and can use. So when I click in here, our Canva isn't the most organized in the world, so you're going to see a bunch of designs and things like that on the back end. But when I log in here, you're going to see kind of what the layout looks like. And I'm just going to do kind of like a brief walkthrough, and then I'll stop it from there. And then I'll encourage you guys, go on over, check Canva out. I'm telling you, it's super powerful, especially if you're designing a lot of things. I think one of the biggest pain points that it solved for us is, I remember in the past it was always like, here's what I want to do, what are the dimensions, right? Now I can just go in here and say, hey, I want to create a Facebook post. It immediately knows the Facebook post dimensions. It pops it up, and then I can go in there, I can design. Or, hey, I want a Facebook group cover photo, right? It knows the exact dimensions of that. I can go in there, click on the template, and then I'm ready to run. All right, so I'm going to log in. I should have it. See if I can remember my password now. All right. So when you come in, you're going to see a big button up here top right where it says Create Design. We have all these designs down here, right? And you're going to see, if I click on this, how many different things you can really do. I can do a presentation, poster, infographic, Facebook, Pinterest graphic, right? So all my Pinterest people out there, it has saved so much time when it's come to doing Pinterest, like it's just unbelievable. People come in here and do logos, right? We had a friend yesterday who was like, hey, I'm trying to do this logo in Photoshop. Do you know how to do this, right? Spent more time than what was needed. Went into Canva, less than an hour later had the logo created, right? Instagram stories, Instagram posts, Twitter, resume, yearbook, book, like all this stuff. Look at this. It just doesn't stop, right? So what's really neat is if I were to do a Facebook post, right? A lot of photographers always ask, I need to produce content for Instagram. I need to produce content for Facebook. Or let's do Instagram story, right? So I come in Instagram story. This pulls up. It's already the proper dimensions, right? I absolutely love that it does that. But what's really cool is it has these super slick, high-end, very clean-looking templates over here. So if I click on this, right, it loads up. I can go in here. I can delete this. I already have uploads over here. So your uploads are basically your pictures. You come in here. Right, throw a picture in here real quick. If you come up here where it says position, this is how you move stuff, so you can move it to the, I want to move it to the back. Backwards. So the words are showing. I probably need to go back one more, backward, right? New wedding. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to run through this real quick just to show you how quick and easy this is to create. New wedding on the blog, right? So essentially, if I took this and I downloaded this, what I could do is quickly download it to my phone and then throw it into Instagram Stories. And you can see how nice, you can create something really nice really quick. So if I were to go back into here, so basically photos is where you would access all their stock photos. Elements are kind of like where you would access like, so the grid. So if I click this, you see like a cloud in this green landscape. That's just a way to add photos. So if I wanted to add, you know, a photo like this, you know, you can put a photo up top and a photo down the bottom. You can do shapes, you can do gradients. Like this is all crazy stuff that they have in here. You can do icons, pictures. I mean, it's just endless, right? This is where you can go in and do your text. So they have all these font pairings. A lot of people, when they're starting out with branding, they spend hours and hours on branding. The beautiful thing about this is, like, if you see a pair of fonts that they've already put together, it takes the guesswork out of it because they have designers on the back end who say, hey, these fonts actually go well together, so that you can nail down your fonts really quick. Background colors, background designs. Uploads is kind of where you upload your own photographs, your own graphics to throw in here, kind of like I did with this picture. And then you can actually do folders. You can actually put stuff into folders and organize things a little bit better. That's easier to find. I haven't gotten into here yet, but you can actually use your Facebook photos. You can use your Instagram photos, right? You can connect all your accounts, search and add YouTube videos to your designs. Like, how incredibly crazy is that, right? Giphy, Dropbox. This is all free integrations, right? You can add emojis, right? It's just nuts what you can do, all right? So let's say I'm done with this. If I come up here in the top right corner, I'm going to actually have some options up here, which is really neat. I can download this directly, so something that you can do is download PNG, JPEG, PDF. And the other thing I love about Canva too is they're constantly adding new things. Like this was not here 2 days ago. So now it looks like you can download video, MP4 beta video, right? And you can do GIFs, animated movie or GIF. So I imagine if I had 3 or 4 of these cards, I could probably turn it into a GIF, which is pretty cool. So they're constantly adding stuff. Like these people are on the fly. You can see this thing where it says Pro Options. That means you need to pay like $10 a month, right? You'll see the dimensions here. You can quickly, you know, enlarge those, reduce it. Like, it took me hours to figure this stuff out in Photoshop, and they just made it so simple and easy here. It's incredible. Something else that I really like too, instead of this download button, I can actually post directly to a Facebook group or a Facebook page. So if you wanted to, and you're creating graphics, or you're creating announcements for a new blog release or a new gallery release or mini sessions or things like that, you can literally design everything right here in Canva and then post it directly to your Facebook page. If you look down here, you can see how many freaking integrations are in here. Like, I'm getting excited. This is cool. You could drop it to your Google Drive if you have a team of people who can take it from you. You got Dropbox, MailChimp. You can go directly to Pinterest, right? Send it to Slack. T-shirts, website. Like, it's just crazy the stuff that you can do. What else is... So this is new, where it says purchase premium images. I haven't purchased any images from them, but we have printed cards, thank you cards, and marketing materials from them. And the print quality is actually really good. We typically use Miller's Lab, and it's comparable to Miller's Lab as far as the price. You know, with Miller's Lab, obviously you get the next day shipping, which is really nice. But if you don't have a timeline and you can wait a little bit, Canva is a fantastic printing option. The prices are extremely reasonable, and they got here within about a week. And you know, in the future, it's just easy to be able to design everything and then come up here and just say, "Hey, print," right? And like I said, the print quality is on point, and I had zero issues. And we've been printing for a long time. So, but anyways, if I click back here, What's really neat too is, let's say that you want to sell templates, right? You could sell templates if you wanted to. If you made something that's really neat, you could come down here and click on something. You can double tap this. If I click on this, if I come up here, I can share this. So if I click share, right? So I can send it to a specific email, or I can actually copy this link and I can share this in. So if I type this in here, you're going to see what happens, right? It immediately pulls this up. So if I share that with you, you can come in here and start editing it, and it sits in your own Canva, right? As far as I know, there's no size limitations. Like, I have tons and tons of templates and designs in here, and I haven't run out of space yet. They haven't yelled at me or told me to do anything. But anyways, so that's the quick down and dirty of Canva, and I hope this is revealing to you. I hope this saves you time. I know it has saved us hours in time. It's sped up our creation process so much more. It's actually made creating fun again. I used to dread getting in Photoshop. Now I can just hop in Canva, I can make a graphic real quick and just hit publish, right? It's beautiful. So, hope you found that tip super helpful. If you like this tip and you would like more tips, join our free Facebook group. You can find that either a link below this video or visit our profile. If you're on YouTube, give us a follow, give us a thumbs up. If you're on Facebook, give us a like. Come over and follow and like our page. Come join our group. Look forward to seeing you guys around and delivering more content like this to you. Bye, guys.